Yes, we are back again for another first look at a new game, and this time something really special. This time, my first look at Train Sim World 3. I'm going to take you through the menus and I'm going to go and do some training in the brand new training center. Grab that guidebook to Train Sim World 3 and let's go. So hi there, Steve here, and yes, welcome to Train Sim World 3. If you're new to my content, then welcome indeed. This going out on a Friday, where I sometimes put my first looks at new things. Other content from me, though, train related, is something from Train Sim Classic on a Wednesday. This will then be moving to its permanent slot where I've been doing Train Sim World 2 for a while on a Saturday. So every Saturday going forward, you'll see some content from me from Train Sim World 3. Other content, some OMSI on a Monday, and then other things to go out on a Friday. So plenty of content from me. Yes, thanks to Dovetail, of course, for allowing me to become a Dovetail ambassador as I am, and allowing me to bring this to you early from my point of view, so I can record some content to show it to you. And yeah, some changes if you're used to Train Sim World 2. Firstly, this awesome menu music, which I'm really enjoying. But secondly, the menus themselves have changed. So if you're brand new to the game, rather than do the training for each line on each line, if that makes sense, we've now got a brand new training center where you can jump straight in and do the fundamentals of training. So you can look at navigation and interaction, you can look at screen elements, so how the screen stuff works, and we will cover all of those on an upcoming stream. So my next video on this, you're shown how to move a train, you're shown how to change path. So if you're new to the game and you want to go straight in there and work out how it all works, you can do that. You can also learn training on specific trains, which is what we'll do in a second. So it gives you access to all the trains you've got available. So you can jump in and do a refresher, you can jump in for the first time and do some training on a brand new train. So we'll go and do one of those in a moment. You can also, which is actually something quite cool, explore the training center on foot, and maybe I'll do that at the end of this and show you. And there is some video tutorials coming up where you can then look at other people's tutorials that people from the Dovetail ambassadors have done. But we'll go back to the main menu. So Creators Club, same as before, you can create your own liveries, etc. The store will take you to where you can buy DLCs, but we can click on trains. Now this time slightly different to the way that you did it in Train Sim World 2. You can actually just pick a train to drive. So you can click on the train depot, which we'll show you in a second. You can pick a route, you can pick a rail journey through a guided experience, so which is a bit like the checking out the route as it was in Train Sim World 2, or you can just jump straight in. So if we click on train depot, same as it was previously, you can click on a timetable route, a scenario, or you can go to the training modules based on those routes. So if we clicked on a timetable, it then shows you the trains you've got. So you might have a train that is available to be used on a couple of different routes. You would then get those options from in here. So if I click on the 465, it's only available currently for me on the Southeastern High Speed. So I click on Southeastern High Speed, it takes me to the timetable. I can then pick the journey that I want to do and then go and do it. So that's quite a good way of doing things. So if I clicked on the Jubilee, that's available on the Southeastern High Speed and the Liverpool to Crewe. So again, if I want to click on Liverpool to Crewe, I then go and pick the journey that I want to do and go and do it. So it's actually quite good. So you can always tailor it now to, if you fancy driving a certain train. So I really fancy doing a steam train. Click on the steam train and it then takes you to what routes that's available on. So that's quite good, because sometimes you go, I really fancy driving a diesel, and then you click on the diesel you want to drive and it then shows you which routes it's available on, and then off you go. So you can do that by picking a train. You can also do it the old way of picking a route. So if you know a route you want to drive, then you can go and pick a route. Currently, as this releases, all my DLC from Train Sim World 2 aren't available to me, so just these ones, which again we will be covering in upcoming videos, where I'm going to be doing the Southeastern High Speed initially, then we'll work on through the rest over the coming weeks. So a lot of content from me coming on Train Sim World 2. There will be links, by the way, in the description below to where you can watch me live on Twitch. Every Saturday lunchtime I'll be doing something from Train Sim World 3. There'll also be a link down there to where you can purchase the game. There'll also be a link down there to my Discord server as well. So if you're into trains, whether it be Train Sim Classic or Train Sim World 3/2, then it'd be great to see some screenshots and great to get some interaction from you in the Discord server. All that linked below. So we'll go back to the training, and we'll do some training to show you the new training center. We'll do the 465. And we'll get started with that. And yeah, it's different. I used to do the training in the trains on the line that the train was from, if that makes sense. Now you don't.
In this training module, you will be taken through the operation of this Class 465. During this brief introduction, we will be covering the critical driving controls and passenger operations. Look, when you're ready, climb aboard to get started.
See, now I really like that. The training previously showed you all about the HUD and all about the on-screen stuff. Now it presumes that you've done all that, so now you're on to driving a train. So that's actually quite good. So we will do as we are told and hop
Take
aboard.
a seat in the driver's seat. This is where you'll be spending most of... Firstly, you will need to insert the master key to activate the desk.
Okay, so we'll insert the master key.
The reverser controls the direction of travel.
So set it into forward.
Set the headlights to let others around you know that this train is operational.
And set those to day running.
For this introduction, you will be driving the train a short distance and performing passenger operations. Open the passenger doors to allow boarding.
So I could use the button here. And it's now opened the doors. So because there are no passengers, because we're on the test circuit, it's going to close them again rather quickly.
Now close the doors before departure. Now drive a loop of the circuit to get used to the controls.
So this is the difference. She said there a loop.
The train features a combined brake and throttle power handle. So pull the lever towards you to release the brakes and get moving.
So it is indeed a loop. So as we'll see, we are indeed on a loop now. So that's the difference between the old training and the new training.
Coasting is a method used to efficiently maintain speed and reduce motor stress and maintenance requirements.
So we'll coast.
Development of the Class 465 networker began in 1988, with the first unit being delivered in 1991 and the final in 1995. Of the 140 units produced, 131 remain in active service, 40 years after they were first introduced. The Class 465 networker's 8 traction motors produce a combined power output of 3,000 horsepower, that's 2,420 kilowatts, and allow the train to reach a top speed of 75 miles per hour.
So we've got to stop at Metro South. So this is a loop circuit. Over there to the left you can see the sidings, etc., where we'll have a wander around in a minute. But there's also an outer loop, which is the real high-speed stuff.
You are approaching the station. Begin applying a small amount of braking force to bring the train to a gentle stop.
So there's 2 stations on this loop. One we're going to stop at now, and the one we started at. This is the only training I've done, so I'll do more on the upcoming streams and videos. But I really like the fact that it is just on a loop. I wasn't so sure at first. but it means that all of your training is done in the same sort of environment, so you can get used to the braking, you can get used to the effects of each train without having to worry about signals, etc.
Nice job. The train has safely come to a stop. You can now use the door control to open the passenger doors.
So we use the tab command, so we open the doors. And say there are no passengers, so the doors won't open for very long. And we'll close the doors.
Proceed to the next stop unguided and see how you get on.
Okay, so on to the next stop, and we'll give it all of the beans this time. So lever all the way back. So 722 meters to Metro North. So yeah, there's a faster outer loop. If I can show you the map, there we go. So this is the loop we're on. So this one here, and there's also a faster outer loop that's there, which I haven't been on yet myself. We'll do that on the upcoming stream / next video. Having just realised that I can show you this on the Friday the 2nd. I normally put Train Sim World content out on Saturday mornings, and I'm streaming this on Friday night, so that could be interesting. Okay, braking now might be an interesting thing. I may overshoot this somewhat. Yeah, I braked far too late. Yeah. Okay. Well, what happened there was I braked late. Always let me unlock the doors.
Good work. That concludes all of the basics of operating this train.
And there we go. Training done for that train. So yeah, do quite like the training centre. So wasn't sure on it at first, but do actually quite like it. So what we'll do now to end is we'll have a walk around the training centre. We'll start at the central square, and this is quite cool, which you'll see. So we're here at the training centre. But look, all the trains, I am assuming, I'm not sure on this, but all the trains you've got access to are here. So you're able to climb aboard all of them. I've yet to move any from here, being honest. I did spend some time attempting to get them moving. Again, I am playing this before release, so whether all the features are not yet unlocked, but all the trains you've got access to are here, which is quite cool, all just parked up. So, and you can just go up and get inside them, which is something that I wanted in these sort of games for ages. It'd be really cool if you can just have all your vehicles parked up, or all your trains parked up, and then just go and jump in whichever one you wanted to. And then use them. So this is something I'm certainly going to be doing again on upcoming streams, but it's a really, really cool feature. You can just jump in and out of every single vehicle. Really, really like that. So yeah, a quick little first look then for me at Train Sim World 3. You're certainly going to be getting a lot more content from me coming up, including, I say, a stream every single Saturday. As well as maybe some other surprise streams and videos as well, because there's quite a lot to cover in this. So do check out those links in the description below. One to where you can purchase this game, one to where you can watch me live on Twitch doing trains and all sorts of other things, and one to my Discord server as well. So give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Do hit subscribe to see more stuff from me, And until the next time, if you have been, thanks very, very much for watching.